Well, global equity markets enjoyed another positive month in May, with the MSCI All Country World Index returning 4.4% after a pretty solid 10.4% gain in April. The ASX also enjoyed the rebound in markets, the ASX 200 returning 4.4%, and listed property also another solid gain of 7% in the month. In terms of bond markets, look, what we've also seen is that interest rates, bond yields haven't increased in a big way yet, and so bond returns were small, but nonetheless positive in the month. Gold also had a positive month, up 2.6%. In terms of the major themes, I mean, what we're seeing ongoing easing of social distancing restrictions in major economies as the rate of new coronavirus cases levels off. Also an initial bounce in some early data post those easing of restrictions, such as consumer sentiment, some manufacturing indicators. Hopes of a vaccine rear their head every now and again, which have buoyed sentiment. Central banks still talking about, doing whatever it takes to support the economy, which has also been positive as well. And importantly, no signs as yet of a major second wave of the coronavirus appearing in any major economy. In terms of the outlook for markets, we've come a long way in a couple of months, and you can't help but be cautious given where we are now. Valuations in many equity markets, the US market in particular, are now quite high, so prices have really run ahead of underlying earnings growth. There's still no vaccine on the table anytime soon, and the risk of a second wave of the virus does remain, fairly high as we move into the winter period, particularly in the Northern Hemisphere later this year. I think that means that consumer spending and business investment will remain fairly cautious in the months ahead once we get through this initial bounce in the data. So look, maybe we don't revisit the lows of the markets of late March, but I think markets are now getting fairly extended and they're due for at least a decent pullback over the next month or so. Hi, I'm David Bassanese, Chief Economist at BetaShares, and this has been a snapshot of my market trends report for the month of June. If you'd like to see the full report, please visit the Insights section of our website. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next month.